The upcoming announcement of the iPhone 15 is around the corner, and in this video, I want to discuss the updates we've come across. It seems like there have been a series of developments with things we were expecting being delayed or altered significantly. Let's start with the colors because honestly, they are quite different this year compared to previous iPhones. According to a source cited by 9to5Mac, they have managed to obtain the color codes for all the new iPhone 15 models. Let me tell you, these colors for 2023 are unusual and unexpected for sure. This is what you can expect in terms of color options for both the iPhone 15 and its Plus variant. This is a revamped collection from Apple featuring pastel colors that are truly intriguing. It's worth noting that Apple has never released anything like this before. Additionally, what sets this collection apart is that there isn't a model which is a departure from Apple's standard offerings over the past decade or so. Instead, you have the option to choose from shades or black of the iPhone 15. Personally, I'm not particularly drawn to colors, so I'm eagerly awaiting the colors for 2023. So let's start with the space option. We've already seen this color on the iPhone 14 Pros, and Apple is bringing it back again. Next, we have the silver iPhone 15 Pro, which will be the way to get a white phone in 2023. You'll have to opt for the Pro model. Moving on to Titan Gray, this is one of the two colors introduced for the 2023 Pro models. It has a natural titanium appearance. As for the color option for the 15 Pros, it will be Midnight Blue, a darker shade of blue that has been rumored for quite some time now. Interestingly, it's more subtle and serious than what I anticipated. You might wonder about gold since Apple has been offering it on their phones since the iPhone Xs in 2018. However, in 2023, they have decided to discontinue gold. Introduce this Titan Gray as its replacement. While I personally was never fond of gold, I understand that many of you there were attached to it and bought it every year, so my condolences for your loss. Here are the colors available for the iPhone 15 in 2023. I have my opinions about them. I'd love to hear your thoughts on them as well. Let me know in the comments below. Now, we have recently obtained some information regarding the USB-C functionality on the upcoming iPhone 15 and 15 Pro. It appears that there will be some differences between how it works on these two models. As per reports, it seems that the standard iPhone 15 will be limited to USB 2.0 speeds, which is the same as the current Lightning port that has been in use since 2012. However, the upcoming iPhone 15 Pros are set to support Thunderbolt technology for Lightning data transfer at a speed of 40 gigabits per second, rivaling that of a Mac. However, it's worth noting that the cable required to achieve these blazing speeds will not be included with the phones. Recent information reveals that if you want to experience the potential of Thunderbolt on your iPhone 15 Pro and enjoy the USB-C transfers, Apple has created a special new Thunderbolt cable specifically designed for this purpose. According to sources from Twitter user, this cable measures 0.8 meters in length and is one of Apple's shortest cables ever made. It boasts a thickness, offers incredibly fast data transfer capabilities. However, it will be sold separately from the phone itself. It is expected to cost around $100. Okay, let me explain this clearly. It's not unusual for Thunderbolt cables from Apple to be quite expensive. The manufacturing process is apparently quite complex and costly for them. However, I find it hard to justify paying a minimum of $1,099 for the cable to fully utilize the USB-C port on my device after already spending more on the Pro version. It's frustrating that Apple has found a way to profit from USB-C by selling cables instead of including them. Moving on, there's something about this. The front wallpaper for the iPhone 15 Pro looks like it was drawn by a child because, well, it might have been. The day I came across a post on a social network where someone claimed to have spotted the box of the upcoming iPhone 15 Pro. According to them, this is what the new wallpaper looks like. Since then, I've seen some concept designs floating around depicting what the box might actually look like. One of my favorites is from an artist named William F. X on Twitter who shared a mock-up of a curved version based on the design of the iPhone 14 Pro. Now, I can't say for sure if any of these artist renditions are accurate, but down I have this feeling that the actual wallpaper might have some sort of S shape to it. I personally think that the information seems genuine because it's not something commonly known. I might be mistaken. I feel compelled to share this. Now, in my opinion, the fascinating leak in this video is about Apple's replacement for their leather cases. Allegedly, they will introduce a woven case to replace the existing leather series. This topic was initially discussed in my video when various sources unexpectedly mentioned that Apple planned to discontinue their leather cases this year. The decision was driven by concerns over aging of the leather material, aligning with their environmental consciousness by not using real leather but opting for substitutes or vegan-friendly alternatives. However, I have doubts about the authenticity of these cases, as they seem like recreations rather than actual prototypes. However, if they resemble this appearance, with a two-tone design, I must say they don't look appealing to me. Please note that my final judgment is reserved since I understand that these photos may not fully represent the product. Moreover, the name woven doesn't sound like something Apple would use, so there's a chance that this is not an authentic first look at the case replacement. However, I firmly believe that a case replacement is indeed on its way. It's about time for leather to undergo some changes in evolution. While we're discussing the iPhone 15 Pro Max, let me clarify that this is the name Apple has chosen for their premium iPhone this year. It won't be called the iPhone 15 Ultra as some rumors suggested. There have been speculations about Apple planning to release a high-end model with pricing. Perhaps it would come with increased RAM or internal storage, making it an upgraded version of the iPhone 15, potentially replacing or complementing the 15 Pro Max. However, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, it seems that Apple will not be making any changes to the naming of their Pro Max devices in 2023. While there were discussions about a high-end model with the Ultra name, similar to the Apple Watch Ultra is unlikely to be released until next year at the earliest. This aligns with Apple's approach of naming their products. They won't simply label it as Pro Max Ultra just because it has a periscope camera. Will they heavily market RAM or storage as selling points? Personally, I believe that in the year or two we might see a premium iPhone Ultra price between $1,500 and $2,000, as there seems to be a number of individuals interested in such a phone. However, this won't happen with the iPhone 15 series, so for now we'll have to stick with Pro Max for another year, which I must admit isn't the name choice. So we're really getting close to the day. Under 10 days left until the announcement of the iPhone 15. I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of you for your support and for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. I know that some people might see it as another phone. Personally, I find it exciting and enjoyable to discuss. We'll finally get a glimpse of it during Apple's event on September 12th. Before we continue, I want to give a shout out and thanks to Shay from Concept Central for creating these renders featured in this video. He's truly incredible, so be sure to subscribe and show him some love. Of course, don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the iPhone 15. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you for the next time. Peace out.
This is nice. Pixel, a spa day was the perfect idea with all these big launch events coming up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these launches just keep getting harder.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know what got applause at my first launch 16 years ago?
Sliding to unlock?
Sliding to unlock.
Throwback. Aha.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
Oh dear. Anyway, now it seems like every time I turn around, phones like you are doing stuff I can't. Like unblurring old photos, answering unknown calls with AI, and live translating messages. It's exhausting. But I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
Like what?
That's under wraps. But let's just say you'll be USB-C'ing soon.
You're finally getting USB-C charging?
What? How did you know?
Lucky guess?